Hey Clashers, based off the Hammer Gem event timing and the latest announcements, it's really likely that Town Hall 17 is going to drop later this month. And this is turning this Clan War League season into my last Clan War League as a Town Hall 16. So I brought every single of my accounts, which is a total of 5 Town Hall 16s, and I thought, let's just try to swing the entire match in just one go. With that being said, let's dive into the first attack, and this time we're doing it a little bit different. Because we have so many attacks, I will always use the 30 seconds to explain you the plan. And we're starting things off with a different strategy than usual, and we're going to use different strategies over the entire video. Starting things off is going to be the strategy of Synchronic from the World Championship. Wall breaking in here once, having my main pushkin in here with the jump and the earthquake boots towards the town hall. The queen is supposed to funnel this entire top right side, well, the far right side, to actually give us the push towards the town hall. Let's do it. First things first, let's funnel a little bit with Valkyries, and we can already do the first wall break. So, wall break is in. So we're doing some Valkyries right here. We can as well use the siege barracks, but I feel like we're not going to do it on this side, because I just want to instead have some more power with the main push. So we're doing it this time a little bit different, because I feel like this far left side is not that important to funnel, right? So that's why we're doing it a little bit different here. But so far I think we're looking good. Let's just add this. The Headhunter here. Then the jump, just like this. Let's raise things up. And we have to make sure that we're saving that king ability towards the town hall. So far, so good. We can use the king ability any second now, but I'm a little bit scared that we're getting towards the outlet as well, but I think we are good to go. Let's use that warn ability. Let's add that royal champion here as well. Oh, we have a lot of power, sadly, around this area, but it's okay, it's okay. We can wall break our queen in here. Let's use that queen ability. And the royal champ hopefully is going to take down that multi-inferno tower. With our titans slowly but surely making it towards that town hall. Let's just freeze this one. We can still distract this merged cannon at the top side. I think that's going to be a nice thing. Let's just raise it up again in just 1 second, just like this. Freeze this one right here. We can wall break the queen again. Distract everything like this. As long as the town hall going down, we're looking really, really good, by the way. Let's add a minion here as well. We have the outside funneling. We can use the Roger ability, and that should give us the victory right here. It was a little bit problematic in the beginning, I would say. We had not the craziest push. My king did not use the jump as I was hoping for. But hey, we did open everything in the core. We got the channel gone. And with that, our heroes are going to clutch things up, which is exactly what I was hoping for. So, first attack is done, and this is going to be how we're doing every single attack. Always using the 30 seconds of preparation time for the plan, and then, well, having hopefully a great attack. And we're starting with doing different strategies. We're going to bring every single of my Town Hall 16s into this match, which means hopefully I have a lot of impact with, let's hope, 5 3-stars. That will be the optimal outcome. Right now, still 50 seconds left. The last gold storage is going to go down 100%. But that was just the first attack, which means 4 more to go. And we're starting with the next one. And this one is going to be a super witch attack. For this one, I want to have my warden starting off in this far left side. We will turn this merge cannon invisible, because on this builder hut, we should get everything around this area. And if we go for the merge cannon, I think the backside won't go down. This is why we're turning something in the front invisible. Then we're pushing in with the super witches, queen around the top side, going in here, wall break in here, and then we have to push into the core, hopefully with going towards the town hall. Let's get things started. So, starting things off with that warden from this side, or the correct siege machine. Let's turn that invisible. Now this fireball, and this already looks really solid. Let's do this, and now let's use the witches to do the warden over as well. 1 loon, and things look already pretty promising. Let's go. Nothing crazy has happened, which means like Tessa farm, black mine base, or anything like that. That was already quite a good success for us. Let's add that here as well. We can wall break in here, and then we can get those test loons in here as well. The queen is doing a great job. We can start this one. Wall break like this. Already some archers around this area. And then I would just jump. Or actually, I can just, yeah, I would just wall break it again. Let's distract this here, which is perfect with the skeleton spell, because nothing else is covering the core. So that's amazing for us. The only problem now might be with that single inferno tower setup and everything, but hey, let's see how we can manage that. Let's use the rage. Invis tower is going off, perfect, so we can use the royal gem in just a second, as well with some of the remaining droids. Just like this. Looking good. Let's use the earthquake boots right now so we can still use the jump on the back end if we have to, if we want to, if we need it even. At this point, it looks really, really solid for us, to be honest. So I'm not really that afraid right now. So we can use the droids on the outside if we want to. One Valkyrie. I think this base is completely gone. Let's go! This means we're at 2 out of 2 right now. That is looking pretty promising, I want to say. Here's the bedrock right here. I don't know, like anything else, just put it in. Put everything into the last couple of buildings and we should get another 3-star. That is looking amazing, and this means we have 3 more attacks to do. As well, let me know down below in the comments if you like this format for Clan War League better, which is, I still have the planning in there because I know a lot of people like that, but it's way more action because obviously we have only like 25 to 30 seconds of planning. I still explain the plan, but otherwise more action, and that's exactly what we're going to do yet again. For this one, I have something completely different planned out, actually, which is going to be a queen charge, which I have not done in quite some time, so I'm looking forward to give it a try. The concept here, what I'm looking for is the queen is supposed to walk this entire side, because the entire tide's like out of this compartment, she can always reach the back end, which by now people are not looking as much into anymore because not as many people are doing queen charges, so that should be quite nice for us. We're going to flame flinger then this side, king for the eagle, and then we somehow overpower the core. That is what I'm looking for, so let's get started. Queen here, I will already use some wizards because all of those storage otherwise might give us a little bit of problems, so that is the thinking here. Bay Dragon for funneling. Let's do 1 test loon, and then we can already start the heaters. Again, as I said, we can reach everything which is further inside. Next step for us is get the flame flinger ready. As soon as that mortar is gone, we're going to use it to take down everything on this far left side, but then push those, the king later in. For the top right side, we're going to use hog riders because, hey, I have not used hog riders in quite some time, so I wanted to use them. That was the main thinking here, okay? Nothing too crazy otherwise. Let's just rage it up. So time is hopefully not going to be the biggest issue, even though all of those storages were quite annoying. But I think with those wizards here, they were helping quite a bit. Let's just try to trigger that poison tower. Let's see if that's going to work with that annoying scatter shot. But let's hope for the best. Okay, it has not really worked as intended, but it's fine. It's fine. The poison should be giving us quite some nice value. The only thing which I'm scared of right now is the invis tower in the middle, but let's just hope for the best. Let's just hope for the best indeed. At this point, I think we can use the king. I'm using the the vamp stash because I feel like the king just has to stay alive. So let's just do this. Wall break him in. We can use the rage in just a second again on my queen. And time is ticking. That's like right now the biggest problem I have. And this is why I have the rocket spear equipped for the rest. So yeah, let's see if that's going to work or if it's going to be horrible. We will see in just a couple of seconds. So queens are going. King is doing a great job right here. But let's just start with the hog riders. So far so good. Let's use the warn ability. Queen is still looking good. Let's use the king ability. I was hoping for the spiky ball to go into the core to activate everything, but I feel like that is not going to happen, which is unfortunate. But hey, nothing so far has activated that core just yet, which is not great whatsoever. How do we activate that? The Royal Gem is obviously still an option, but there's nothing I was really looking for to use there. We can use the Archer Queen now. At this point, let's just try to speed things up as quickly as we can and then have something activating that core. I hope the Hog Riders can activate it, which they have the freeze and everything, so the second star is secured, no problem. But obviously I want a 3-star, so just get the Royal Champion from in here. Royal Champion ability. At this point we can just put in everything, I guess. Wall breaks. Just put everything in here. We can distract. We still have like freezes, everything, and I think we should be looking good. We have so many spells left. It was really just the Invis Tower in the middle, which was a little bit annoying to overpower, but with so many spells left and the Royal Champion Rocket Spear and delaying her so much, I think was the right choice of bringing that just in case, and it's going to be another 3-star. Quick disclaimer, for the next 2 accounts, I'm going back to Comfort, which means we're going to do twice a Warden Charge Rocket Loon attack, because that's, in my opinion, right now, just the strongest strategy, and I obviously don't have everything maxed there. That's why we might have to use some potions. Okay, you can already tell, like, we don't have everything maxed out, especially the Earthquake spell, which we want to fix quite quickly, so let's just use the potions for that. And as well, I don't have mixed heroes. Let's just fix that as well. Obviously, equipments won't be mixed either, but I just bring the equipments which I have on the highest level for this account. But I think that should already work. Now let's start things off. Warden right here, one test loon and the healers. You can already see like, okay, let's just do it like this. I would like to have the flame flinger then in here. Like that. Okay, as soon as that is gone, I will use the fireball and earthquake. That should push my warden towards the top. And then we can like keep pushing. I just noticed I did not explain the plan. Okay, let's just do it while I have this raged up. I think that should be enough to keep my warden alive, right? Do I have to turn him invisible? I think we're fine, right? Yes. Okay, so let me quickly explain. The plan was to have the warden charge in the top side. I want to push that in just a second with rocket dunes and funnel that. This is completely bottom side. There is nothing to defend my flinger, so that's just super easy. And then whenever we have the warden walk a little bit, I will reinforce the far left side with my heroes. Again, with this strategy, you want to have everything as far away from the warden as possible, because you never ever want to have your warden get lured away from like the main objective, right? So that is not good whatsoever. Just do this. Hunter. I might have to turn the warden invisible because there's a lot of damage, so I will just do that just to be super safe. And some minions here, but the warden is now slowly making its way into the core. That's exactly what we're looking for right here. I will just turn him invisible again because there's a lot of damage. And this is now the moment where I'm going to use and start king and queen, because I want to make sure that the eagle is not staying on my warden. The warden has to stay alive and has to take down the town hall eventually. That is the main point here. Let's use a wizard at the top side. Flying castle is coming out, so let's just use the poison here. And use the rage. King ability. Nice, let's use the wall break. Queen ability as well. Send it invisible. I hope that warden is eventually getting their town hall. That would be quite nice. Come on, buddy. You got this. What is delaying things so much? Just erase this. We just use this. This. That time we're not really doing anything, but it's fine. The channel should go down, so we're good to go. Add more, like, at this point I think we are fine, we're fine. We are completely fine. I just add some more rocket runes, minions, wherever. Because this one doesn't really matter anymore. Virtual ability, and it's going to be a nice playstyle. Let's go. Like with this attack strategy, like literally, as soon as, I don't know, as long as you're not falling asleep during the attack or having a disconnect or something like that, it's nearly impossible to fail the attack. So yeah, it's like always, if you fail, it's like a time issue, but otherwise it's kind of impossible. It feels like, at least, power-wise, to fail. But hey, getting the 3-star in, we have one more attack. Let's get into it. On this account, I again have my equipments which I like to bring with this strategy, but obviously they're non-max, which means, for example, the magic mirror is like on level 12 or something, so you will only see one clone of the Archer Queen. Yes, I know the invisibility vial is typically better, but as well I like to bring like just the equipments, which is the comfort for me. As well, let's boost the army quickly, and then again, let's just explain the plan as we're loading into the last couple of seconds. Fireball onto the eel if possible, flame flinger for this bottom side, and then the heroes from the top side into the town. That is pretty much the plan we're looking for right here. So let's just do it. Test balloon. Healers behind, looking good. Let's see if there's anything down here. I don't think so, to be honest. Yep, there's nothing down here. As soon as the warden is gone, the defending warden, just do this. And this and this invisible. Then the earthquake. Come on, fireball. Let's go. Oh, I should have distracted this, by the way. It's fine, it's fine. We got this, we got this. Let's just do some minions here for the work. Already starting the cleanup and everything. The Flame Flinger has lost a couple of hit points, but I think it's fine. It showed me the biggest problem. We can use one Blade Dragon right here. It's just about like speeding things up. Like this is what this strategy is all about, because power is most of the time, especially if you're not on Hardbone, is normally never really a big problem for you. Let's just take a look at this. This is looking so far good. Now the next step for me is to get that town hall. How do we approach this? I was planning to go from the top side. Do I still stick with that plan? I think so. Let's just do like this. Warriors just keep going from the top side. Now we're going in from this side. That's a lot of damage.
Poison this. Queen behind. Wall break in here. Nice. Oh, we have to make sure that the warden is staying alive. That's like the next big problem, or next, not really problem, but like next reason why you could possibly fail with this strategy. I feel like if you do not keep the warden alive, that's like obviously for quite obvious reasons a really big problem then otherwise. Do it like this. We have the rocket runes already being in there. And use the Archer Queen of Blizzard right now, so we're spawning with only one clone, which is unfortunate, but hey, it's fine. Not everyone is having everything maxed out, or at least that is for most people there. Yeah, I think we can even swag the Royal Champ kind of, or like all of the rocket runes, one of those. Let's just put them in here. And this is going to be a nice 3-star. Let's go! Like, this strategy is just so strong. It is really, really strong. Let's just put this in here so we can just put everything. We can put just everything in because this means it's easier than for me to recook the army. But yeah, oh, we forgot about down here. Let's just deploy it, so I'm not wasting any time. But that means another 3-star for us, and that is the perfect match for us. Let's just take a look here. We have gotten overall 8 3-stars now. That's amazing. If you just want to tell, like, that was all the attacks back to back. And yeah, I would love to hear your feedback about this new, I guess, new way of doing the Clan War League hits with all 5 accounts, more action, which means more attacks, and as well as the planning, I guess, right before the attacks. But yeah, let me know if you would like to see that. Otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're as excited as I am for Town Hall 17, and I will see you with the next video. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.